the cereal category has always been quite affordable, and it tends to be a great destination when consumers are under pressure. So some of the things that we're doing is first messaging. We got to reach the consumer where they are. So we're advertising about cereal for dinner. If you think about the cost of cereal for a family versus what they might otherwise do, that's going to be much more affordable. The other places that we like to go is we talk about making sure we have the right pack at the right price in the right place. So having a different size pack that'll have a different price point, that'll take some pressure off the consumer while they're shopping. So those are some of the things that we're doing, but in general, the cereal category is a place that a lot of folks might come to because the price of a bowl of cereal with milk and with fruit is less than $1. So you can imagine why a consumer under pressure might find that to be a good place to go.
Right. I'm all for innovation and marketing, but the idea of having cereal for dinner.
That's just mad. I hope that this guy just woke up from a coma and thought that it was the month of April and was trying to do some April Fool's jokes, you know? Man, have you watched the movie Idiocracy with Terry Crews and the other actor, I forgot his name? Basically, they're dumbing down with the population and big corporations owning everything. That's basically what I'm seeing right here, at least the start of it. But looking at the comments, I feel a little bit better. You know, it's like most people are not fooled by it. This is something very simple, but when it comes to some of the other agendas that they're pushing, well, not get too much details on that. But for this one, it's very simple, right? But having cereals for dinner, even in the morning, is not good for you because of highly processed food and everything that you drink. Your stomach cannot even take that. And they use these advertisements to push it on you. That's usually what happens when they have these puppets that they're controlling. You know, some celebrities that they use to push their agenda. For example, they have 5 of them run advertisements. They don't tell you to drink it, but in the videos you see them having cereals with the whole family. And little by little they start to normalize it. And when you speak against it, they see you as the evil person. What type of nutritional value you can find in cereals? Nothing. I don't care. Read the box all you want. There's nothing in it. It's not food. I remember when I first came to Canada, my first years. I came to Canada when I was 13 years old. I was drinking cereals pretty much every day. I just got introduced to it like that. I wasn't even thinking about it. It was just, for me, it was just like the regular routine, you know, pretty much what all the kids were doing. And then I got in the bandwagon, if you want to talk about that. But there's nothing in it. Even if you look at how it's made, you know, the videos on YouTube, how it's made, you'll find it. There's no value inside. Let me read some of the comments and shit. Next up, CEO says we should eat cake. Meanwhile, he will eat a Wagyu beef and caviar in his 10 million mansion. I'd love to know how many times a year he eats cereals for dinner. Buffoonery. Cereal is so cheap and food in general shouldn't be that expensive. Cereal is not suitable for dinner. If you haven't watched the movie Idiocracy, I actually recommend it. It's a little bit of comedy, but there's a lot of truth to it. So what happens, this is the regular routine. Create a problem, wait for a reaction, and offer a solution. They own pretty much everything. Most of the jobs, big corporations, right? That's what it is. The food and everything, they own it. If you don't fight back, you don't make any protests to change. They just abuse their powers, or whatever powers they think they have, because they don't have none unless we allow them to. Because if we as the people, we don't stand up and fight against it, they just keep doing whatever they want. That's what happens. So remember a couple of years ago when they started all these, actually I'm not going to talk about it. YouTube is going to censor this video and then delete it. So I can make it on the private videos and just link it to some of the people and stuff. But yeah, if I was to talk about this one, I know 100% the video they would take down the video 100%. So I already know about it. It's not the first time. So they use certain puppets to push the agenda. You see this advertisement, this celebrity over there having dinner with the family, and then little by little, It becomes part of your subconscious, and you grow up thinking it's normal. And especially the young kids, they grow up watching it. Because the adults, it's hard to fool them with those type of things because they know. A lot of people start to wake up and realizing that, sugar and a lot of carbs are causing, diabetes and high blood pressure and everything like that. A lot of people are starting to wake up to that reality. And this is really good. I like that, And sometimes I go online just to check and you see some of the influencers who are pushing the message, and it's really good. I like it. I like what I see. It's starting little by little, giving the information out there. So all the processed food and everything, like you cannot even convince somebody with just a logical mind that cereal is good for you. Even for breakfast, it's not good for you. It's not good for you at all. There's not a time of the day where you should be consuming cereal. It's not good for you. There's nothing in it. There's no value in cereals. It's completely dead food. Well, it's not even food. I don't even know why I said food. There's nothing in it. So I'm very glad to see that people are not accepting this one and they're just laughing at it like, oh, this guy's crazy. That's good. Hopefully they do that with the rest of the agendas they're pushing. Unfortunately, it's not the case for most of them, but I got faith. But we'll see what's gonna happen. All right then. Take care of your future by taking care of your present. I'm out of here.
But the idea of having cereal for dinner, is there the potential for that to land the wrong way?
We don't think so. In fact, it's landing really well right now, Carl. When we look at all of our data, of course, we would know that breakfast cereal is the #1 choice for in-home consumption. We understand that for breakfast. It turns out that over 25% of our consumption is outside the breakfast occasion. A lot of it's at dinner, and that occasion continues to grow, as well as the snacking occasion. But cereal for dinner is something that is probably more on trend now, and we would expect to continue as that consumer is under pressure.
Fool me once, shame on you, fool me, and no second time. Nah, deceive me once, you done for life. Nah, fool me once, shame on you. Nah, deceive me once, you done